Hi, I'm Ben Hasdovic, Chief Engineer at StudioWest.
Hi, I'm Cedric Courtois. I'm a staff engineer at StudioWest here as well. We are here today to discuss the Tangerine Automation System. So Ben, what is the Tangerine Automation System?
So the Tangerine system is a software-hardware solution that completely replaces the old G and G+ computers and brings mixing out of the box into a modern environment.
Interesting. So what can it do exactly?
So it gives the user the ability to run all the console's automation and save and pull up recalls all through the same computer that you're running ProTools or your DAW on.
I see. So no more console computers. So how does ProTools communicate then with the Tangerine system?
It's rather simple and ingenious what they did. They used a virtual MIDI port going out of ProTools, and you're using MIDI timecode. From there, that actual timecode's going into Reaper, and Reaper is what's actually recording all your automation moves. Through there, Reaper actually talks to the TIE system, which has a web page that comes up when you're set up with the actual TIE hardware. And the web page looks very much like the old G+ computers in the mix window, but updated.
Right. So ProTools talks to Reaper, Reaper talks to the TIE system. Mm-hmm. And how is the TIE system actually connected to the console itself?
The TIE system, what is done is we literally take the old ribbon cables that went into the SSL computer and put them in the back of the TIE. Then the TIE is actually through a USB 2.0 or faster connection connected to the computer, and an Ethernet cable is also attached to it. So complete integration within your own computer. Everything is saved within your Pro Tools session at this time.
Okay, and so if you're an SSL user and you've been mixing on SSL for a while, you're familiar with the system. What's different as far as from a user perspective?
Very similar as far as the learning curve is what you're asking. Very, very similar. So you have your old syntax command keys. You can get into various automation modes, any desired automation mode, and it's as simple just like the older systems. Let me get to Pro Tools first. Push play on Pro Tools, jump into automation by hitting the status button, make your moves, then get out of that actual automation mode by getting out of status or clicking stop on Pro Tools. It has level match just like the old systems. Yeah, pretty painless.
What about in terms of recalls?
Recalls, well, if you notice, the actual graphics are a lot more updated on the mix page now. The recall page is the same thing. You have high-res graphics now on the recall page. Wow. So this gives us better accuracy for the recalls, no more 8-bit systems, and we can also save and download the recalls to upload later by just clicking back up and clicking on the download of the desired actual recall.
I see. And so now you basically have a completely self-contained recall system for your mixes.
Yes. Yeah. Recall system, automation system, all within your Pro Tools file.
That sounds fantastic. So what would you say are some of the advantages of using the Tangerine over the old system? Aside from the fancy graphics.
Well, number one, turning off the computer saves about 600 watts a day. The Tangerine eats about 34, 35 watts a day, but you don't have to leave it on if you're not actually doing any automation. Also, just the whole concept of not carrying around those floppy disks and misplacing them or losing them or having something corrupted, that's a thing of the past too. Again, higher res graphics for the recalls and just a more focused system.
Well, almost sounds like a no-brainer. Thanks, Ben, for this demonstration. For more information on what we do here at Studio West, visit us at www.studiowest.com.